Welcome back, everyone. Sheepdog Smokey here, and in one of the strangest stories I've been sent today, CNN trashes Michelle Obama, ends her reign of terror. You know what they say: when you lose CNN, you're in deep trouble, and that's exactly what happened to Michelle Obama after her attack on President Trump fell flat. But it not only fell flat, it also enraged many on the left, including CNN, who took her to task over her comments from People during a Sunday stop on the book tour for her hugely popular memoir. Hugely popular? I'm at Barnes and Noble regularly. I've not seen it on any of the tables. Former First Lady Michelle Obama jokingly compared President Donald Trump's administration to the parenting style of a divorced dad. CNN anchor Dana Bash called it remarkably unwoke, and some divorced fathers have taken umbrage at the remark. Video from the London event, which was hosted by Stephen Colbert, shows Obama made the comment after Colbert said America is like a teenager. We are a teenager. We talked about this. We're like a teenage country. Obama, 55, agreed. And we're confused about our bodies changing, joked Colbert, prompting Obama's reply. We're changing all over the place, and we come from a broken family. We're a teenager where we're a little unsettled, and having good parents is tough. Sometimes you spend weekends with divorced dad, and that feels like it's fun, but then you get sick. That's what America's going through. We're kind of living with divorced dad right now. According to video from the event published by The Independent, Colbert then laughed and did a Trump impersonation. The comparison, however, has been met with criticism. CNN reporter Kate Bennett said it was a really big misstep on her part, and the network aired a segment rounding up negative reactions from social media users who said they were divorced dads. In a Tuesday blog post, writer Jordan Shapiro, a divorced father of two, said Obama's decision to perpetuate the divorced dad stigma is unfortunate. It not only undermines millions of unmarried fathers who are trying to do what's best for their children, but also reinforces a way of conceptualizing family life that does more harm than good. Now, I will say, having friends who are from divorced homes, some lived primarily with mom, others primarily with dad. Myself, my parents have been married 47 years, and many of my friends are from the so-called traditional nuclear family. I didn't see as much tension in homes with two parents as I did in homes with one. And I will admit, yes, I do know people who came from a single parent home and the parent was absentee, basically raised themselves. Those are the minority. Of my friends and acquaintances who grew up in single families, the vast majority of them had a very loving parent who was doing all they could, some of them working multiple jobs, to give their children the best. And this is just another jab at middle America where you don't have nannies and you don't have posh daycares where a single parent can raise a child and almost never see that child. Uh, but in middle America, that single parent is getting up before the sun and putting food on the table, getting the kids to school, doing the laundry, keeping the house clean, working, keeping the car running, everything. And while, yes, there may be less stress in the traditional nuclear family because you have someone to help you with that, it doesn't take, it doesn't give any reason for Michelle Obama to trash single dads. Why did she say divorced father instead of divorced parent? This is the same thing that happens time and time again from the left. They single out one group they hate and they attack. That group then says, "Wait a minute, what? You're off the base here." And then, of course, either we will hear nothing from Michelle Obama or Colbert, or we'll get, and this is a possibility, although a minimal one, we'll get some half-assed apology about, "I just didn't think about what my words might mean." Or we'll actually get, "How dare you attack me for simply making a joke?" Remember when Eric Swalwell told an American citizen who told him, "I will not be willingly disarmed," that we have nukes? And then tried to walk it back and say it was a joke. It was a joke. It's not a joke for a U.S. congressman to threaten American citizens with nuclear strike if we don't willingly disarm. Just like it wasn't a joke for Michelle Obama to denigrate single fathers because, well, that's just the joke that always goes around. It's the go to uh, villain, if you will, of society that, well, babies need their mama more than their daddy, and single fathers just can't do right. I know a lot of people, some of them better than others, and of those, the people who were raised by single fathers or single mothers, I don't see a difference. I don't see much difference in them as adults with myself. Yeah, they might have been working a bit different of a job when they were 16. I was mowing yards to put gas in my car and be able to go to CC's when I wanted. They were working at Sonic or somewhere else 40 hours a week in some cases over the summer to make sure they had school clothes. But it's going to be interesting to see how the media and Michelle Obama and everyone else plays this, because she very clearly insulted millions of people, those who are single fathers, those who were raised by single fathers, and those who know and love single fathers. And by doing this, she's literally saying the president who has lowered your taxes, who is securing the borders of your home, who is bringing economic prosperity back, well, he's like a single father. He's like divorced dad. It sounds great, but then you get sick. And all of this was a jab to say, we need to be back in power so we can raise your taxes and open the borders, because that's what's making us sick. And then we won't be sick anymore. We'll just be subjugated under the Democratic Party's benevolent rule. I don't know what else to say about this. Democrats are so far off the deep end right now that I don't really know what else to expect, because every time I say or think something is too far for them, they prove me wrong. But I've talked about this one long enough. Let me know what you think in the comments. Remember to keep them civil. We don't learn from argument, we learn from debate. And of course, always as always, like and share the video, and remember to subscribe and turn on notifications so that you're the first to know of new content as it is posted. Until next time, everyone, have a wonderful day.